That's right, baby. We're coming in from a whole new direction today. Look out. That's right, people. We're coming in from a whole new direction today. We got all the things fixed that need to be fixed. And whoa, and then I kicked the on button. I got new buttons. I got a new streaming partner. I got all kinds of things going on. But what I want to know from the congregation, somebody tell me, are we looking better than we've been looking? Am I freezing? Is the sound good? What's it looking like? Because according to what I'm looking at right here, we are broadcasting in full high definition 1080p to the Facebook's only 720, but to the YouTube it's 1080. I should be coming to you in it should be high definition enough that you can count the wrinkles, man. Look at that. Yeah. I did not make it into the makeup trailer this morning. I rolled straight out of bed and straight in here. I hope. Let's see what we got. I need a check. Oh, I see a 5x5. I see a all clear. Oh my goodness. All right. I think I may have found a new streaming partner, y'all. I think I may have found a new streaming partner. So thank you to my new friends over at StreamYard, which costs less than what I was using before by just a tiny bit. Even though I'm on the cheap version. I may actually upgrade to the other one where I can do more stuff. But anyway, it's Monday, loud and clear. Now what you gonna do? Now, oh look, I even got stuff like this. Oh, the ticker. Love the ticker. Okay. I'm far too amused by this. And if you knew what was going on over here at the Tiny House of Rock, the last 35 minutes, as I realized that the video wasn't coming from the thing and the audio wasn't going into the thing and Sarah and Fred hopped on. Like I did a quick little live thing just to YouTube on Saturday to make sure it was working, and it was working. And then this morning it wasn't working. So all I got to say is, not today, Satan. Nope. We got a mission. So if by some chance you're new, I'm going to go on and apologize. And I wish I could tell you it's not always like this, but it's always like this. Anyway, my name is Trey. I am your host for the Yo Bro Show. This is your daily little shot of espresso of energy and positive and encouragement to get your day started. That's what we do. I am your host. I am a God-loving, patriotic, rock and roll idiot, and somehow you've made the mistake of tuning in. So for the next 22 minutes at most, see, that's your attention span according to all of the market research I've done. Y'all got an attention span of about 22 minutes. So I got to get this done in less than 22 minutes to send you out into the world, to love on people, to share the light. You may have noticed I added a new hashtag. Our new hashtag around here, Be the Bulb. I've added the hashtag, Be the Bulb. Get out. Love on some people this week. In Nash Vegas today, it's currently, I think it's 28 degrees and sunny. Listen, it may be cold where you're at, but be the warmth. Be the warmth that somebody needs today. Get out there and love on some people. Anyway, if you want to know a little bit more, oh, wait a minute. Oh, hang on. I got enough. Boom. If you are so inclined, like, share, subscribe. I'm up to 101 subscribers on the YouTube, which is great. Again, I think something magical happens on the YouTube. I don't know. I'll find out. But anyway, share this out. Somebody needs it. Like the page, share it out. Somebody needs a little bit of positive mojo in their day. And we just might be the only bit of Jesus anybody sees in any given day. So that's what we're all about around here. I'm so tickled. In fact, I just kind of want to turn and look at myself on the computer because for once I'm not looking like Max Headroom. And if you're not old enough to know who Max Headroom was, we can still be friends, but we're going to have to talk. Anyway, so what to do today? woefully unprepared because I was so trying to get all of this stuff going. Let me just say this, okay? Because y'all know I'm a football fan, and y'all know that my Titans were the number one seed in the AFC. They locked it up. They were the best team in the American Football Conference. And over in the NFC, my team, the Buccaneers, they weren't the number one, but they were gaining momentum. And my dream of a Titans-Buccaneers Super Bowl, man, I was dreaming about it. It would have been just so perfect. My two favorite teams playing. So what happens? They both out. First round, out. So what do? Well, the only happy person on this feed right now, I know for a fact, is Amy Blankenship. She and her hubby, my boy Mick, Bengals fans, you finally got your Super Bowl. For the first time, I'm pretty sure, since Boomer Esiason was your quarterback, you're going to the Super Bowl. So congratulations to the Bengals. And I just want to say, at least if the Titans had to lose, they lost to the guys that are in the Super Bowl. Makes me feel a little bit better. All right? There you go. This is not ESPN. We don't always talk about sports, but sometimes we have to. And some of y'all have been watching for a minute, you know. As you can imagine, over the weekend, I don't know that I'm going to call it devastating news, but I am going to say I wasn't quite ready for it. And that is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. The man I used to love to hate, but now hated not to love because he was the quarterback for the Buccaneers. Tom Brady's retiring. I wept openly. I did. I wept openly. Tom Brady's retiring. I'm like, just one more year, dude. One more year, and my fear is he's going to take Gronk with him, and so the Buccaneers, God love them, next year's going to be interesting. And I would like to say, if you're a Titans fan for the next 7 months, all we're going to talk about is why'd you go for it on 4th and 1 deep in the Bengals territory when you could have kicked a field goal. That's all we're going to talk about. Anyway, zoop! That's all of that. I haven't done roll call yet, and I know that some of you guys like hearing your name said, so I might spend the next 15 minutes just calling your names. But there's Sarah. She's a Bills fan. She and I are also in mourning together. There's Jill. Jill Anderson, what's up? There's Brother Fred Marshall, Bible Biker Church. Come on. There's Amy up there in Cincinnati. Terry Lee, yo-ho. Actually, Amy, I know you're not in Cincinnati, but you're a Bengals fan, so I'm sorry. I kind of stuck you over there. There's Lindsay down in Florida. There's Julie Dankin up in New York. There's Francis. Jim Clark. There you go. Michigan in the house. What up? Rhonda in the house. Rhonda over in Dallas. There's Timmy Boyd. Monterey in the house, baby. Carrie Simmons, Arizona in the house. There's Marlena. Good morning. Wes, good morning. Brandon, Indiana's in the house. Look at here. Look at here. Let's see if I missed anybody. Have I missed anybody? All right, so everybody, so I get Francis, like Romper Room. Oh my gosh. And again, if you're not old enough to know what Romper Room is, I mean, I guess we could still be friends. Anyway, there's Mick Blankenship. Hey, buddy, what's up? So there's roll call. Hey, I'm going to try something tomorrow. I do want you guys to, add me to your prayer list in this regard. Tomorrow I'm going to try and record a call with Corey, a video call at the Hope Center, so he can check in with you guys. Way back in October of 2019 is when Corey and I started this show. So y'all hear me mention Corey from time to time. Some of y'all have never even seen him. Two things. First of all, I'm going to try to record our call tomorrow night so he can say hey to you guys, because he's always asking me, what's up with the show? How are the Yo Broers and all that? And the other thing is that I found a portable hard drive that was in the bottom of one of my cabinets, one of my file cabinets, that I didn't know what was on it. It's every Yo Bro show from the first season, we'll call it 2019, on into March of 2020. So interestingly enough, I may start leaking these things out. I got to watch them first just to make sure. Yeah. So anyway, there's some reasons I might not replay some of them, but just for absolutely fits and shiggles, I will absolutely put some of those things up there. So anyway, so there's that. good times all around. I'm glad that you guys are here. As we roll into this week, there's a lot going on in the big wide world around us. Okay, now some of us kids who grew up in the 80s when Russia was our enemy and then we became friends, now they're tap dancing on pissing everybody off again. So listen, I'm gonna just go ahead and throw this out there. If you're over the age of like 40-ish, then you kind of remember the Cold War of the 70s and 80s and when it really started coming to a peak. And I mean, I'm not saying get ready for Red Dawn Wolverines. I'm just saying China and Russia are acting like a couple of spoiled little kids. And there may be a smackdown coming. And like, I get this little, like when I don't watch the news. I read news articles from the AP and the UPI and Newsmax. I read those articles and they're mostly largely unbiased, but still, when you hear what's going on with Russia and you're like, how many of y'all just go, and suddenly you're remembering like when ABC made the mistake of like broadcasting the day after. Now, trust me, if you lived through the 80s when you were old enough to watch TV, and it was in the days before everybody had cable, everybody watched ABC, NBC, CBS. There was no Fox. You might have watched PBS. Dude, they showed this movie called The Day After, and it was basically what it would look like if there was a nuclear war. It scared the shit out of all of us. We talked about it. I mean, it came on like in the middle of the school year, and it's all we talked about. Oh my gosh! So when people start talking about what's going on in Russia, you probably get like a little. And so let me, hey, here we go. Different world we live in these days. Diplomacy, I still feel like is going to, and nobody wants to go start blowing each other up. I'm sure. And again, don't buy the hype, okay? Don't buy the hype. If you watch the news and you see all the stuff that everybody's posting on social media, guys, that's right, Paula. Jesus is coming. Come on. Lord, today would be awesome. But dude, so check it out. I'm telling you, fear is the new currency. Okay? So as Corona starts doing this as being the top of trust me, they gotta have something to scare you about. Okay? So trust me, over the next few weeks and months, the Corona thing is gonna start doing this. I'm not saying nope, just saying it is what it is. I'm talking about watching the news cycle. Corona's going to start doing this, and Russia invading the Ukraine is going to start doing this. Because if they can scare you, you'll keep tuning in. And if you keep tuning in, all the drug companies who seem to be the only people who advertise on the national nightly news at 5:30 Central. Seriously, watch the news. The news is to scare old people because it's all about the world's coming to an end. And then they go to commercial and it's like, and I'm not kidding you. Is your pecker crooked? Here's a pill for you. Can you no longer feel your toes? Here's a pill for you. Every now and then when you stand up, you get lightheaded. Here's a pill for you. It's ridiculous. Anyway. Oh my gosh, Francis remembers the bomb drill. Yep. We didn't ever do the bomb drill, but I do remember seeing those little black and white films about doing the bomb drills. Oh my gosh. And I do remember them telling us to go lay in a ditch and cover yourself with wet newspaper or something like that and to live through the nuclear fallout. We lived it, man, listen, if you think nowadays are weird, the 80s was even weirder. And believe it or not, people weren't as smart, but I do feel like they communicated more clearly. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've missed Hey, Angie Mayer, what's up? Cousin Angie. I know I've missed some of you guys. I'm sorry. On this new, so I'm on StreamYard. My little chat here goes by faster, and for some reason, I can't see what's on the YouTube chat. So let me log on to YouTube for a second because I'm that guy. And let me see if there's anything going on over here on YouTube. I apologize. If anybody has been commenting on the YouTube, I apologize. Well, it looks like it's going out on the YouTube. Okay. If you have commented on YouTube, I can't see it and I apologize. So sorry about that. I will figure it out. Anyway, look, I've only got 7 minutes left before I lose you guys. So, as we roll into this week, I revisited, just take a deep breath. because this is not going to make a whole hell of a lot of sense. But I revisited this weekend a couple of places in my world that I hadn't been in a while. And one of them was I rediscovered how much I love Kid Rock. I'm driving down the road and I heard his new song, which I will neither endorse nor poo-poo. I'm just going to say, if you can handle Kid Rock and F-bombs don't bother you, go find his song, We the People. It's kind of an outcry of the American people. But listen to some of these older stuffs. I go way, way back to whatever the heck of the name of that first song of his was. Get in the pit and try to love someone. That is exactly what I feel like we need to do this week. The world around us is still kind of unraveling. Hey, so there's nothing you can do about the big stuff. There's just nothing you can do. What you can do is just today, be the bulb for somebody. Be a little bright for somebody. Cheer somebody up just a little bit. It takes, oh man, the bar is set so low. It just is. It just is. So get out there, love on some people today. And I will tell you, I've noticed, now this may I don't know, this may just be a Nashville thing. I don't think this is necessarily just a Nashville thing. I don't think it's just a down south thing. But I have noticed that I'm starting to see some of our service people's waiters, people at the grocery store, some of the people who are working with the public. It seems like I'm starting to see a little more like people are like, you know what I mean? Like maybe people are being nicer to them. I'm not seeing people being as stressed out. And I've been out in the world for the past 4 days, a whole bunch, lots of errands I've had to run, lots of things I've had to do. So I'm hoping that, hey, it's working. I'm not going to say we can take credit for it, but I'm just saying, I'm not saying you can't take credit for it. So there it is. So that's our thing. Be the bulb today. Be the bulb for somebody today. So, as always, throw your prayers in the chat. Hi Pam, good morning. Throw your prayers in the chat. We've got a lot that we're praying for. Miss Sue and her crew. Now I am missing Miss Sue. She and I did not get a chance to get together this morning. All right. Maybe Miss Sue's mad at me because I had to postpone our chat until tomorrow. All right, great. I got to deal with a jaded girlfriend across the pond because that's what everybody needs. Anyway, Miss Sue and I go through and we pull things out later on and we pray for people. So if you got prayer requests, put them in there. I would again ask you to pray for my son-in-law Sanford, and God knows who he is. My son-in-law's name is Sanford, and he begins chemotherapy today. He has got stage 3 colon cancer. So, dude is the strongest guy I know. I won't even go into all the things just since I've known him the past 8 years that just he is both weathered and just powered through. He's just turned 40. So he's a strapping young man, but do keep Sanford in your prayers for colon cancer. There we go. Dude, I like now, Brandon, that's interesting. So many are trying to put the old man back on. I got you, man. I got you. Oh my goodness, Jim's brother-in-law's got the cancer too. I am so sick. So girlfriend Sarah told me this weekend, she said, I'm just so tired of the C word. I can't even say it anymore. Like, yeah, I understand. So a lot of us deal with it. So lift each other up, even total strangers, lift each other up. Hey, come back through here. Go back even to last week. Just scroll real quick through the comments and just pick somebody random to pray for. That was one of the things I loved that we did at my former church was lots and lots of just random grabbing somebody and praying for them. Loved it. That's what we do around here. So I'm going to pray us out of here. If you guys... Oh, I've kept this kind of rolling across the bottom. If you feel so inclined, let's see if I can... Oh, wrong way. Ooh, there we go. Patreon.com, Tiny House of Rock. Anyway, all right, I got to hide this. I can't be like, oh, hang on. There we go. I can't be having like an advertisement going while we're praying. Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for the sunshine, and thank you for wherever people are at, even though it may be cloudy. We know behind the clouds the sun is shining. God, your love is raining down on us every single day. In this world that you created that we have just put in the ditch, Lord, I thank you that we have each other and that nobody has to go through any of this alone. Lord, embolden us to be the bulb today and this week. Help us get out there and get out of our comfort zone and just help somebody out in any way that you put on our hearts. Lord, help us be obedient when we hear that little pull that says, do it. Something that maybe is uncomfortable, maybe somebody we don't want to talk to. Maybe it's easier for us to just, Lord, embolden us to step across that fear or that trepidation or whatever it is and just do it. Lord, we know that you've built us all for fellowship. We know we all got a God-shaped hole inside of our hearts. And God, I ask you to fill that hole with your Spirit as we get out into this world today. Lord, I also recognize you have given us a spirit of faith and not of fear, and that it's the enemy and the people who are bought into this world that are selling fear. Lord, help us to resist, because ultimately we know that you got this and you got us. I ask you to embolden all of us, send us out into this world. In Jesus' name, amen. Whew. Okay, I got myself a little verklempt. So anyhow, okay, I'm gonna see if this works. I got a couple of new tricks, and I'm trying to see how this works. But anyway, there you go. If you get a second, go love on some of these people who are our sponsors and our partners. I didn't check to see who said, "Are we still on?" Let's see. Who's got the "we still on"? Who's got it? Come on, who's got it? Anybody? Oh, wait. I think that Timmy Boyd got it today. Tim, you win the Are We Still On today. Check out all the folks who are our patrons. If you'd like to add your name to this list, hop over, jump in, and become a patron. I love you guys. Get out there and don't just have a good day. Make it a great day. Bye.